And back again with another session, and the terribly astute will notice this is not where I parked us in the last set. That is correct. I've off-screen done a whole bunch of prospects, did a circuit. I was going to take the settler over here, and then he suddenly died, so I took the corpse back to Port Prosper, killed a whole bunch of scribe things down here, racked up a ton of terror, killed a few crew in the process, which is why my terror is a bit higher than. My crew's not quite the same. I did hire some more, then a few more died. And I got a level. So, this is... Now I'm going to start thinking a lot more about what I want to take because I'm running low on levels. Every one represents 8 more stats. And when I max out the officers, they give 10 in each. That's 20 free stat. Or 40 actually. So, once these... I'm going to have an upper limit how far I can go. I want to get all of these to like 45, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I got to start really sitting thinking about what I want. So if I'm going to do smuggling, I'm going to need a lot of shadowy or veils. I will need some of these just to make sure I can continue to equip my shotguns. But shouldn't be too much of an issue. So I'm going to take level with shadowy and watchful as a secondary. Also the point I'm going to have to make some hard choices, but it's not going to be terribly role-playing, but not much I can do. So, we're going to be a poet in the great game, spying. Yeah, this is what I want. I would like one that had watchful as a primary, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get that lucky. What's this one? Yeah, we were not one of the constables, so... Yeah. Don't have a lot of very good options here, so we'll just have to take this. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more levels, 8 each. That's about 56 more stats. So I'm slowly getting to max level. I think I'm just about approaching the halfway point for XP. So this is okay now, but I do need like more of these. I want to get to at least 45 for everything. That way I can at least get 2 of these good enough for my tier 3s. Now what I hope to accomplish this session is I'm going to go to Old Tom's Well, finish out, or at least advance the driver's quest, get some ice, then I'll go to Faith's Fall, and advance Mr. Apple's quest. This is also complicated by the fact that I have a lot of terror, and it's going to get ugly. Let's see, converse with fellow captains. I think I did this before I left off. Bizarre T, I don't need that. Okay, so that's maxing everything. I think I've got the bronze wood in my hold for Mr. Apple's quest. Yes, I think that's enough. So, I don't want to turn anything in here now. Don't want to go there and accidentally trigger it. Yeah, I don't think I can hire a crew here. Oh well, this will have to do. I'll probably find some, or try to get some, hire some someplace, because I'm likely going to go back to the circus and both try to lower terror and pick up some people. Because Mr. Apples wants like 5 crew, and I don't know if they're going to die or just I minimally need that in order to get through. This hopefully is not a wind. It doesn't look like it. I've been there once before, where I nearly died to terror, and I'm afraid I'm probably going to get real close again. But I'm not going to stay for very long, because I do need to get these things done before I go back to Albion, and it's just something I want to have done, because hopefully all of the rest of this points to Albion after this. Because the Ant I'm not going to be able to do anytime soon. I'm not going to just sit there and dither. Hi, bees. Bees! Bees. Don't turn that much. Bees! Die, bees! XP. More bees. Bees! Bees. Come on, charge me. You missed. That was pathetic. More XP. they're decent XP for like 150 each, and like whatever I get out of killing them, I think it's like 100 or so. I'm gonna come back for the nectar on my way in, or way back. Marginally frustrating, but like, yeah. With that, I should be able to do a little bit more of the Repentant Devil's quest. Like, oh, go away. No one likes you. Oh, you would still be alive. Die. I guess that's mostly for Port Haven and doing things there. Supplies over there. One fuel. That's good for me. So I need to be very careful about that horror. I've racked up a bunch of terror. I'm going to start getting events soon. And unfortunately, only like 70 or so after I was dealing with the scribes, because like I've completely forgot that they did an attack that does a lot of terror damage. Need to get away. I saw a ship over there. I'm just trying to not get any more fights because it's not worth it around here. I know I did stuff at Old Tom's Well, but I just don't remember what it was. It was so long ago. Ugh. Finally. Parts. So I want a hull. So I need to get into some fights on the way here. And I just kind of played it badly, mostly. Here's Old Tom's Well. This terrified is thrilled. But he's happy. Okay. Damaging hull. Okay, that's good. I've got stats for it. Down to tearing this. Pause if you need to read, of course. Why are we here in this horrible place? Pause if you need to read and find out why he wants to go to this awful place. Oh, this is where the Judgment was. Let's see, murder. Judgment was murdered by someone else. Courier came. So yeah, he is assassinated by another Judgment. Oh, convenient, we're going there. Let's see. Black ice. The last thing I need is from a guest. Do I want to do much here? I know I did things here in the past. I'm trying to remember what they were. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I think we're done here. So, that was a lot more interesting than I was expecting. That is where the original Judgment was at. That's this corpse. That's why I couldn't find it on the map, yeah. Yeah, 50% terror now. It's unfortunate. It jumped up that high, 16% from when I started, but yeah, that's where the original Judgment was at. Would you not? Slap the wall. Gotcha. Parts. That was a terror loss. It wasn't much. Oops, sorry. Eating stuff with pepper in it doesn't help, like right before you record. And oh, go away. Too close, too close. Huh, so that was quite the lore dump. That was where the old Judgment was at. Wellseed killed it. Wonder who did. Like, there's a lot of factions between the Judgments, and obviously the one here seemed to be fairly nice and just letting things kind of grow on their own without any real regard for, whether it should or not. We'll grab this nectar. Oh, has to hit it. XP. Hit it again. They're going to annoy me. There we are. Well, it's not terribly bad XP for what is essentially not a fight. And 2 things of nectar. Fortunately, I'm going back to exactly where the driver wants me to go. I believe I've got port reports already. I just want to make sure. Port reports. Did I turn them all in? I thought I didn't. The other possessions? Yeah, they are. Miscellaneous. Yeah, I've already got them. It's the circus. So I'll just go head back to the circus. I should have enough time for those tickets to respawn and just get like a free terror drop, which probably when I get there is going to be about 60%. That should drop it to about 40, which is useful. Okay, good. That's probably going to give me a little bit more terror. And it's okay. So I know if I get too many things in the bottle, it starts screwing with the ship. I do think it goes away on its own, but you have to drop terror pretty significantly and keep it there for a while. Marginally frustrating, but that's one part of what I wanted to do, and fortunately it turned out to be a little bit easier than I hoped. Chug, 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 chug. So I kind of wonder what the fungus in the driver's head wants him to do. Because it just took him to the, almost like it wants revenge or something. That's not it. There we are. Frequency head drives at deep wilderness. Let's find out. And pause if you need to read. Another story. And he needs time to process. I wonder what it was. Can I do anything here? Don't think so. No. I think so long as I don't turn anything in. Okay. Yeah, I just need something from a guest and they'll have like literally all of the things he needs. Fortunately, I've got a decent amount of cash to be able to do this. On to the circus, which is a decent bit away, but mostly on the way to Faith's Fall. Chug, 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 chug. So that was interesting. We know what happened to the Judgement now. I'm kind of wondering what Mr. Apples wants with Faith's Fall. Because that does look like a courier to me, or at least a courier's egg. And what they were describing is like, was that the courier that came here and killed the Judgement? Probably by accident. That also died in retribution. Because that's my general theory right now, is like this particular Judgement just didn't care for like what is a general term, the great chain of being, and like how everything is supposed to be together according to more fanatical judgments, and just kind of grew things as they wanted without any real regard, and they got murdered for it. And now the mushrooms are unhappy that, you know, what was once their friend and died horribly, and now they want revenge, assuming. We'll see how this goes. Ooh, something good up ahead. It's probably more of a hive, yep. I can't pick anything up until... There we go. Just in time. I don't feel like fighting. I'm just going to go on my own way. I don't have any room for it. Persistent, aren't we? Come on, please line up to die. You could have just left. I can't really do anything there. Actually, I might be able to lose terror. This. I don't want to lose an artifact. I lost a crew as well. I hope I can lose terror from this. Hearts. Hull's not too much of an issue. Please, creative vegetation. I'm just gonna have to ditch it. Ditch. Well, no terror loss. I'm at 73. Ugh. Already not looking great. I might have to like run to Magdalene's just to get to deal with that. That's frustrating. Hopefully I can get some decent terror reduction at the circus, but I have a feeling that's not going to happen. Yeah, it's getting bad. I don't want to eat another nightmare, but if it looks like I'm going to have to, I'll do it and just like burn the moment of inspiration later. Because I don't want it going to 3. It was a calculated risk that was going to go up high, but like, yeah, that's just unfortunate. But Faith's Fall up north is not going to be any easier, and probably going to be just as much of a problem. Okay, conceivable circus. Okay, it's not timed back in. Well, that's a problem. Don't do anything there. Tell me I thought that was a cell. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. I thought that was sell it and not buy it. Well, nobody came here for competent play anyway. To Magdalene's I go. I thought enough time had elapsed. It hadn't. Maybe somebody will want it. Probably not. Fortunately going a bit slower than I wanted, but I should be able to like drop my terror down to basically nothing at Magdalene's and hopefully just kind of move on from there quickly. Because I'm running out of things to do here, and like I can make tons of money just by running port report circles, but yeah, it's a little boring and I want to move on with the game. Chug. 80, just about. Oops. I could probably go up the back way from Hybris and just like run there and grab a port report and just leave. Or go to Faithful and just leave. And then hopefully at that point, the circus will have reset and I go there for terror reduction to cleanse whatever I got. 80. I should be able to buy supplies, I guess. Maybe they will actually be looking to buy the nectar. Lies. I am in need of a lot of comforting lies right now. I did not. I hit Doc. Treat terror. What do I want to burn? 10. These are probably worth more, so I think it's going to be a little better reduction. Let's pretend we're talking to the revolutionary friend I got killed. Ooh, that's pretty good. So few more. These are a little bit easier for me to get because I can just buy them straight from Windward. Boring person. That's really good. One more should... Oh, all treatments lower rate equally. Well, I wish I had known that. Because Savage Seekers are much better to spend because I can just buy them directly. Former crewman, I'm very sorry for getting you killed. It was all my fault. And last one. And let's pretend we cared about someone. Briefly without terror. Okay. Wait. Before I go, please tell me you're buying... Nope, you're not buying nectar. Oh well. One more fuel. Now, had I been intelligent, I wouldn't, and actually read what that prospect said, I wouldn't have bought 2 more things of nectar. Unfortunately, my terror has dropped to nothing. This way to Hybris and then Faithful. Unfortunately, that diversion took a little bit longer than I wanted, but I just want these things done, just to clear them out. I will be coming back here for smuggling, but that's a little ways in the future. But I think the quest takes you to Tanya first, then you have to do it. Okay, fortunately I'm out of this. Not that throwing the bat out would mean much. Yeah, 5... I should be okay. If not, I can burn supplies, but I don't really want to like take diversions with a bat, so I'm just going to have to ignore it. Actually, now I should be able to equip Sir Lionel. That's like... That's when I get to New Winchester and turn in all my port reports and make some more money. Drink. Now I just need to wonder what I'm going to upgrade to next. Probably the Destroyer. Because I've used the Moloch in the past, and like, if you don't have like all the systems filled out, it's kind of a waste. So I think this is what I did. I just like port reports forever and ever and ever, and just... Can you not? Yeah, I'm going to do free repair. Uh-oh. I'm behind you now. You're dead. This is gossip. So, free stuff. Next time they won't fight me. 10 more hull. How much XP do I have? I think they were about 150 each, but I don't quite remember. Someone can like actually look at the YouTube thing and tell me. Oh yes, person who commented on one of my videos, like I do see the comment on YouTube, but just I go to look at it and it says it's not there, so that's why I haven't responded. YouTube isn't telling me what's there. So I have no idea what you said. Very sorry. I'm sure you thought a great deal about it. I'm not ignoring you by purpose, it's just that YouTube has decided I'm not allowed to see it. Because it's YouTube and it stopped being functional like a decade ago. Jug, I haven't been back here in ages. I kind of half want to go buy the thing for Eleutheria, but like not right now. Even though I know it inherits, that's just too big. Like, I don't have enough fuel to like really want to do that. So whenever I get to Hybris, I want to try and grab fuel, even knowing full well there's typically nothing there. Jug. I don't know, maybe some people will start coming back here because they don't really care about being turned into mushroom people. Saying that's quite horrible, but I used to live in an area where decades ago they used to drop nuclear bombs close enough to the city you could see the mushroom cloud, so people still live here. Highest incidence of cancer in the entire country. And back to our horror. These are actually like real mushrooms. They look really, really weird, covered in blood. Yeah, the big mushroom balls, they're starting to get a little bit more popular outside of here. But again, saying that I've only seen like 2, and I think both of them are off screen, and they're not... Go away! I don't care. I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm not. Oh, I got like 3 fuel. You're not worth fighting. You missed. You weren't even gonna hit. It's Bronzewood. Terror reduction. Report. I'm probably not going to be able to pull fuel. That's a slight issue. Organs. Who's selling it? Oh, that's the smuggling company. Curious what they're doing here. Bronzewood, 50, 70. There we go. A few more supplies, at least I can burn them. But, yeah, that's pretty soon for Hybris. Yeah, nothing. I wonder if they ever intended more for this to happen here and just never really got around to it. Because there's a couple other things that were obviously cut. To fuel. I will probably have to start burning supplies, but I've got tons, so... Also start driving faster once I lose the Bronzewood. I'm also hoping that Mr. Apples isn't going to kill like 5 crew. Because I don't have a lot left. It's going to be serious problems getting back then. Why would you call yourself a gerrymander? Okay. Earth's collection. Please tell me they're not all going to die. After turn, I lost more crew. Lost 3 crew. Blast. Oh, that's not good. I'm down to half. Okay, what can I do here? 85. I don't want to take the risk of losing crew. I've got to go. Leave. Okay. See what else you can possibly do. Of Rod and Chains. I don't even know where that's at. Oh, Luther, yeah, that's far away. Or not terribly far away, but I'll be going there soon. License chart. I got that. Okay. So, I'm not going to take my time to go get the hours. It's not worth it. So he's next part's in Eleutheria, that's far away. Check on the driver. Albion. Okay. So yeah, we're leaving for London next set because everything's done now. I have to go everywhere. I wish I'd done this quest earlier. So I wish I'd done it or thought about doing it earlier because I would have had plenty of time when I was in the Reach, and then when I went to London the first time I could have advanced it there, but especially when he wants just to go everywhere. Hopefully I find it quick. My terror is okay now, it's just my fuel's an issue, but they sell it at the circus, so I won't need the terror reduction. I'm just going to try and recruit as many crew as I can. It's like, it's been brutal. I might legitimately need like crew quarters soon just to fill up for all the accidents I've been having recently. That's a cute little play on words, skiing. Now everything seem to have run away from me. They must be afraid of my shotguns. It'll be interesting when I get the destroyer, because like the tier 3 weapons generate more than half heat on their own, so you can't fire both constantly. So we should have, what I'm thinking of is having like, that was a shot cord for no reason, having a shotgun and a long range weapon. Stop wanting to die. Have better stuff next time. Okay, I'll make it to the circus, no problem. I could probably have gone for the hours, but like, yeah, it's too late to worry about it now. See if there's anything on my way, or close to on my way. Yes. Missed. Please don't make me chase you. I think I missed most of that. Otherworldly artifacts. 13. I went and bought a whole bunch from not Windward Company, but Victory Hall, purely for the sake of upgrades when I get back to Albion. So hopefully the circuits are set. I'll be able to maybe go buy some, get some crew. I'll need a lot, because I'm going to start running into issues soon. I think that's it, yep. The terror, okay. That's good. I got 3, that's worthwhile. I could recruit from there as well, but I'm going to get some free tickets. Always get free tickets. Attend another performance. Sky Stories Vision Heavens, this is working out really well since completing that quest. And amusements. Tanks of Terror, and I'll keep my 2 tickets on hand. Purely for doing it in the future. But looks a little strange at times, or touch and go, but hey, we made it. We've advanced some quests. We're about ready to leave back to Albion, where I left from. And learned some very interesting things. We've learned where the Judgement was. It was confusing me for like a long period of time, because like, it would be a very big object. It shouldn't be hidden. Like, I should be able to find it relatively easy, especially when you saw the dead Judgement in Albion. Like, I can't have missed it, and like, oh, that's where it is. It's Old Tom's Well now. It turned into some kind of horror. I didn't buy fuel. Well, it's fine. Like, I just feel stupid. I just didn't buy one. Not that it matters. I got plenty there. Who is the navigator anyway? It's a signal. I missed that. I was going to slide right on by that. I call shenanigans. First officer, quartermaster, signaler. What? I may not have one. Report. Okay, 400 more sovereigns. I'm slightly ahead of when I started. I think just barely. Now I'm going to buy some Savage Secrets back. I don't need to affect the balance of power. One more. Then we get another otherworldly artifact. There we go. Yeah, that's all I need to do right now. So I'm going to end this set at New Winchester, seeing if there's any last thing for me to do. Repair, recrew, stuff the nectar into the bank. Maybe somebody in London wants it. Go. And repair, fully repair. Okay, don't need to do that anymore. Get some crew. I don't need many crew, I need some crew. Okay, that's good enough. Bazaar. I think the rats wanted to go to Carillion. I'll just have to save it for later. 5 gourds. Nectar. I already have that, so like when I go there, it'll be fine. 9 increased munitions, like, where do I even go to get them? I think I can buy them at the Clockwork Sun of the Royal Society. I'll hold off on that. Like, it's such a pain to do 9 things at once. And before I forget, bank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. We should be able to equip him now. Mirrors at 45. Do I not have mirrors at 45? I do not. I have them at 41. So I'll need one more level up, or I need to swap thingies around. Iron. Veils, that's not helpful. Veils, iron, mirrors. Veils. Yeah, I don't have anything with mirrors of any substantial quality. 2 more. Would that matter? Veils. 25. I think I really only need to keep iron above 25. Hearts is naturally 45, so I don't need to worry about that. 6. Yeah, I think I could swap these 2 around. Okay, I think I can equip him now. Here's a 45, do I not? Oh, I think he's Veils, isn't he? Oh yeah, he's Veils. Where's the mirrors? Mirrors 2, oh. No, I didn't think I dropped anything. Are the same thing? Mirrors. Oh yeah, they're the same thing. Okay, doesn't matter. I don't have enough of mirrors to matter. Oh well. So it will be a little bit more time. Yeah, it's just gonna be a little bit more time before I can do anything. That's unfortunate. So Sir Lionel will just have to wait his turn. 1 fuel. I must have bought that from earlier. Okay. Well. So, on our next set, we'll go back to Albion. We should be okay, because I think I've got enough permits to go back. Yeah, I got enough permits to go back, so that won't be an issue. So, we got some things accomplished. Pretty much what I was setting out to do. We've learned a bit more about the setting. FMD. Who are these people? Oh, not worried about them. Wolf and Albion. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about you. I'll figure it out. So, yeah. Well, that concludes this particular set. Next time we're going back to Albion to do some more things. So, until next time, bye.